Welcome back, Pebble Droppers, and let's welcome all who are new here to our community. Thank you so much for being here with us. And if you like what you see, we recommend you watch the first video, The Pebble Effect, to get some more understanding into our cause. Now, learning the moves is voluntary. We always emphasize that you move the way your body wants. The only rule is to keep moving during our time together. You can find the link to our first video and the playlist series that breaks down the moves in the description below. Now please remember everyone to like these videos and click the bell notification so you know every time the rest of us go into the flow. So our quote today will be a reoccurring concept that we will revisit in its many manifestations. The overall concept I'm talking about is empathy. Empathy is at the core of our cause. Now before I give this quote, I just want to quickly say that with any of these lessons, I'm not talking down to anyone. I am probably the worst among us, and perhaps it's for this reason that I bring up these topics, because they resonate with me, because I'm striving to be better. So please understand, these lessons come from good intentions and not a place of ridicule. Now today's quote is credited to the philosopher Plato, who said, "Be kind. For everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle." See you in the flow.
We embark on today's journey by synergistically aligning our minds and bodies to enter into the flow. Keep in mind, our paths may diverge. There's no need to follow my movements if your body wants to take you somewhere else. Your only task is to keep moving and to remain receptive to the positive influences that are about to emerge. Now let's get into the flow. From bouts of violent road rage, to seeing someone being excluded from a group activity, to making jokes intended to thrust someone's deepest insecurities out there for others to see, people's cruelty to others can seem limitless. In our current world, narcissism seems like it's insurmountably on the rise, but the cure for it belies in empathy. With empathy, we can heal the world, and it's easier than we might all think. Empathy is a learned behavior that helps us step out of our own existence created by our egos and resonate with someone else, to gain their perspective when they suffer, to feel their pain, and most importantly, the desire to help alleviate their suffering. We all know how it feels to be kicked when you're already down. What's worse is ever wondering if we ourselves were the ones doing the kicking, being the reason for someone else's compounded agony when they were going through something we did not know. Humans are social creatures, and we are predisposed to mirroring what we observe others doing, because we all want some level of feeling accepted. Research has concluded we have a special group of neurons called mirror neurons that triggers us to reflect back what we see. It's almost like birds flying in lockstep together, working as one unit. We are also tribal creatures. We tend to feel safe around those in our inner circle, but feel weary of others. Knowing common similarities amongst ourselves builds connections, which then breeds empathy when we see one of our kin is in peril. If we see another as a stranger, our fortitude to have empathy weakens or even vanishes entirely. Empathy is vital to creating the community we all yearn for, one where we feel liberated to be ourselves and supported by others. So what are some ways to bolster our empathy, especially for those we regard as an outsider? First, never stop learning. Actively learn about others' ways of life. We will find that we're more similar than once thought. Our connections will start to forge. Second, refrain from allowing your thoughts to group others together in one monolithic category. As you are an individual, so is everyone else. Assert to find everyone's uniqueness. Third, perhaps the easiest and most practical way is to give a sincere smile to a stranger passing by. Make genuine eye contact. This act alone triggers mirror neurons to assimilate to the behavior, and the act will get passed on, creating a domino effect of positivity to flourish. In the end, the idea is to encourage humanness. Say it with me. I will encourage humanness. 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 As we depart from today's practice, let's all take a moment to feel gratitude for willfully taking steps in making our lives more fulfilling. Now, let's get out there and start something.